Hi viewers, I'm Jane, the Ultimate Filipina. Welcome back to today's episode. My title is bold, maybe even provocative. Filipina power, soul power, white power, all power has merit. But before everything else, let's be clear. This is not about supremacy. This is not about ranking identities. This is a discussion about what true power actually is, why every community seeks empowerment, and how power becomes meaningful only when used ethically, responsibility, and in service to humanity. Today, I'm using three phrases, each loaded with history, emotion, and misunderstanding, and ask, what does real power look like when it's not about domination, but about growth? Power is one of the most misunderstood force in human life. People hear the word and think control, domination, victory over others. But real, sustainable, transformative power is completely different. Power is the ability to uplift, protect, create, express, stand firm in your identity, make life better for your community. Power isn't a competition, it's a resource. Unlike fire, power can warm a home or burn it down. So the real question isn't who has power, but how power is cultivated and used. Let's begin with Filipina power, a phrase rooted in resilience, creativity, and deep cultural pride. Filipinos around the world carry a legacy shaped by history, migration, family, and community. Their power emerged from number one, matriarchal strength. In many Filipino families, women hold the emotional, financial, and moral center. They are decision makers, stabilizers, negotiators, and organizers. 2. Cultural adaptability. Filipinos thrive globally. Nurses, engineers, artists, entrepreneurs, not because they dominate, but because they adapt, connect, and uplift. 3. Compassion as strength. In Filipino culture, compassion isn't weakness, it's strategic. It builds relationships, eases conflict, and strengthens communities. 4. Global impact. Filipinos influence healthcare system, families, education, and creative industries across continents. Their power is soft but strong, quiet but resilient, gentle but transformative. Filipina power teaches us that identity-based empowerment isn't about superiority. It's about pride, resilience, and contribution. Now, we turn to soul power, a phrase popularized during civil rights movements, spiritual revolutions, and cultural awakenings. Soul power transcends race, nationality, and identity. Is it the power of the inner world? Soul power is knowing your worth, walking with purpose, staying aligned with your values, refusing to be broken by circumstances, living authentically. 3 dimensions of soul power. 1. Emotional power, the ability to regulate, heal, feel deeply, and stay grounded. 2. Moral power, choosing what's right over what's easy, being guided by principles, not pressure. 3. Creative power, using imagination and expression to shape reality. art, music, storytelling, invention. This is soul power manifesting. Soul power asks, who are you without titles, status, or labels? Because when all external power is stripped away, what remains is the soul. Now we reach the most charged phrase of the title, white power. Historically, this phrase has been used in harmful, racist, extremist contexts we do not endorse her. But today, I'm not discussing extremist ideology. I'm discussing how people of any background, white included, can pursue empowerment without falling into domination, fear, or superiority. Let's reframe white power into a healthier concept, empowered white identity. This means 1. Recognizing influence without misusing it. Many white individuals in modern societies hold historical or structural advantage. Ethical empowerment means acknowledging those advantages and choosing to use them responsibly. 2. Rejecting supremacy. Empowerment without empathy becomes domination. True power requires rejecting systems, root, and inequality. 3. Building bridge, not walls. Healthy identity isn't threatened by diversity. It collaborates with it. 4. Practicing accountability. Real power requires introspection, responsibility, and willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. Empowerment should never come at another group's expense. So the question becomes, how can white individuals pursue a positive, responsible, compassionate form of identity-based empowerment through empathy, integrity, and a commitment to justice? Let's examine the final claim. All power has merit. Is that true? Well, it depends on the type of merit we're talking about. Power has merit when it uplifts, helps, or liberates. It's earned through growth or character. It's used to protect, not oppress. Power loses merit when it harms, divides, exploits, dominates. So really, power itself isn't good or bad. It's neutral. Its merit comes from its purpose. Filipina power, soul power, and reframe ethical white empowerment each show different paths toward strength, grounded in dignity, not dominance. A unified framework for empowerment. Let's unify these ideas. Filipina power teaches resilience and community. Soul power teaches inner strength with authenticity. Ethical white empowerment teaches responsibility and accountability. Combine these lessons and we say a formula. Real power equals identity and integrity with purpose. Power becomes meaningful when it honors heritage, respects others, strengthens relationships, contributes to society, stays aligned with truth. That's empowerment with moral clarity. So what's the takeaway? Power exists in all communities, but the merit of that power is determined by how it's used. Filipina power reminds us that resilience and compassion can transform lives. Soul power reminds us that inner strength is the root of all outer strength. Ethical empowerment for all. reminds us that any identity can pursue power while choosing unity, justice, and humanity over domination. If we want a better world, we don't erase difference. We empower people to use their uniquenesses for good. Because at the end of the day, power isn't about being above others. It's about rising together. Thank you for listening. Stay empowered, stay grounded, and stay human. Until next time, I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina, wishing you an ultimate day, an ultimate life in the Philippines.